I posted last on my YouTube. When I'm gonna do my analysis on Euro USD because market is closed now because of the December period stuff. But though Euro USD has been a bit shabby, but anyhow, if you know what you are doing, you will get something out of it. First of all, I spotted this record structure here. This is on the daily time frame, guys. This is on the daily time frame, but I'll refine everything down to my lower time frame mostly. But sometimes when I don't want to like go to this daily time frame, I usually use 1 hour time frame because 1 hour time frame is the best. Like I've noticed it so much. 1 hour time frame reduce noise as much as possible. So this is my analysis on Euro USD. I did this analysis before, but I removed it because let me just teach you two or three. You can see here what you can observe that Euro USD did not tap into my zone, but anyhow it went without tapping in our zone. So this is the extreme high. Market hasn't broken it, so but technically you can see something here from here. Market was This was just a correctional movement. This was just a correctional movement to mitigate this zone. This is my main POI. Here. But anyhow, market did not tap it. So on the 4 hours time frame, this is how I do my analysis every day. Like when I want to take my trade, I do my analysis like this and take the trade if I see my confirmation. But mostly I work with confirmation entry. Like if I see my confirmation, so this is the last break. This was the last break here. But guys, this is already played out market, but anyhow, on a normal as a beginner, some people might not wait for all these things to play out. Like they will just be in a rush to enter the market. But if you have a system, what is called a system? Like a system is like what do I trade? Like what does my psychology work with? If you have that system, you can be able to stop all that shit. Like you see all the market will go, and if you have a system, you'll be able to say like this is my setup. I will execute, and all my criteria, all my confirmation are entered. You will execute the trade and watch it play out. That's the thing. So yeah, so this is the last break of structure. So yeah, you can see that market broke the trend line that it has been respecting. Market broke the trend line here because it gave a small reaction here, small reaction. Although I'm not a trend line guy, I use SMC particular. Sometimes you combine two or three trends, so to be able to be grabbing two or three in the market. So this is it. So on the 1 hour time frame, one of my best time frame, you can observe what market is doing here. Here, this was the last internal break on the 1 hour time frame. This was the last internal break of structure. Particularly if I see a break of structure with IDM and with IDM or liquidity, anyone with IDM or liquidity, price will just come and disrespect it. I know there's a particular chance that's an MS market structure shift or change of character, anyone you call it, because you can observe here market disrespected that zone and turn it into breaker block. So but sometimes people are very quick to rush and trade breaker block, like because this is the inducement IDM. People are so quick to rush and go and trade that breaker block, so that we know that, oh, this is a breaker block. Oh no, let me just enter the trade immediately. But in some scenarios it works, but in sometimes it doesn't work. So in this forex industry, what you work with is mostly what like what give you the highest percentage Although if you don't want to take the trade from this breaker block, yeah, you can no this one from this breaker block here. You can wait like because me I don't take there. You can wait. This is a good trade. You can target any area you want, but me I like bigger area because. But if you're a beginner, mostly it affects you. So keep that in mind. But the more RR you target, the more better you have a winning rate because if you target 1:3 or something like that, because anytime you want to put your target point, mostly for some people they will not know where will I put my take profit, something like that. They will not put. I'm just teaching it basic because I'm not a master yet. So don't blame me. I'm just teaching basic. Most people don't. Most beginners don't know it. So they will just be saying, where should I put my RR or where should I put my not RR? Where should I put my take profit? But let me just go to 30 minutes because mostly my execution is on 30 minutes and the 15 minutes time frame. Sometimes my execution that two time frame 30 minutes, 15 minutes or 5 minutes. It's very hard for me to execute from that 1 hour. But sometimes I do my analysis on 1 hour because 1 hour is cool and all this noise stuff is filtered out so you can see clearly. This is a point of interest here. This is a point of interest here. That's the point of interest. But if you want to mark it, because you can see clearly that that's an extreme high in the 1 hour time frame because here is the extreme high, a protected high because market had no change to do anything. Okay, so you can also see a point of interest there, other block that is there, so you can see there everything is clear. Sometimes you know what you are doing, everything will be clear in you. But many people come to me and say this is just bad texting, that you can do it and you will not spot this kind of trade on a real market. Other can stop, but yeah, if you know what you are doing, you can spot it. Also, if you don't want to take the trade here, you see that this is also a correctional movement to the buy. You can also let me just remove this one. You can also take the trade here because that breaker block worked. You can also take the trade here. This is a valid break of structure. This is a valid break of structure. And let me just go down to 15 minutes time frame because it will show it well. Okay, let me let this in load. Just give you some few minutes. Oh no, that's why. Okay, see it here. See the analysis here. So I see clearly that's a valid break of structure that I can see. A mark at the zone. Personally, I like marking out this zone like this because sometimes you can see this rejection candle, tapping with rejection candle, this kind of doji candle, or some people call it doji. I realize it. I haven't learned this candlestick very well, so I use it because this is the zone that have the most fair value of the active fair value gap. That's a fair value gap here, valid one. So and this is the inducement. Many people will say, "Oh no, this one does not have inducement. Why would you take trade on something that does not have inducement? This kind of stuff." But this is a valid inducement there. This is a valid inducement here. So get tapped in, moved up. Many people, but technically, many people would have stopped out from this trade because you'll be targeting if you have entered the trade here. If you have entered the trade here, your stop loss a bit below that other block, target the high of this place. Many people would have stopped out because this will move in a very choppy way because team pulled up with momentum. Once it tapped in, it pulled up, reached here, reversed back. to your point of interest, many people would have put break even somehow. Because me, if I'm to, I took here, I took this one, I not take this one because of my rules. So many people would have been stocked out here because you put break even, so let me secure some profit, or you'll be panicking. Oh no, 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 this is my cheaters or something like that. But but if you are target a lower RR, that's why I talk about lower RR. But in a small account, maybe you are trading with $10 account, something like that. But you see, like, let me target a larger RR since I'm risking, you may be risking 0.01 and target small RR, something like that, something like this. But if you target something like this, you would have just enter the market as easy peasy. Just enter the market in and out, you are done. Maybe some people will just have bigger say this also is a valid MS, internal MS. There's a difference between internal and external MS. This is a valid internal market structure shift. This is a valid internal market structure shift. Some people will just say this is a valid internal market structure shift. This is a time to add position. Yeah, it's a time to add position. Yeah. Technically, if you have added that position, it would have been so good because you know what you are doing. That's valid. That's valid. That's still valid and valid internal something, internal market structure shift. I would have targeted that high, yeah, or something like this. You have That's a massive profit, or you would target this yeah. That would be a massive profit. Because if you are analyzing your market like this and just working with your confirmation, because there's a book that I write all my confirmation, so all that thing I will see in the market, I will just take the trade. And first of all, you will know the direction of the market. Say, oh no, this, I know how I started. I not start with mentor and I got here because I know you too, you can also do it. If you are not with mentor or something like that, you can just do it. And if you can do it sometimes, if you get the profit you want in the market, small profit like that, you can see there's mostly cheap mentors around, because there's a WhatsApp group or many beginners daily group and mentors there. And you see that these people are really good and they just want to help you. In this scenario, market not tap me in. See, many people just say, oh, there's a multiple zones, but me, I work with extreme zone. Let me say, they will say that there's a multiple zone. Why did I mark this? Is my rule, is my rule. It's just that it's my rule. That's what I work with. Because many people would have taken the thread from me, because this this and this was an inducement, a liquidity, anyone you want to call it, a market reacted to it. So what made this that kind of investment valuable? Because sometimes market will react to it and so give people fake scenario that, oh, this market we're gonna push up, that kind of stuff. But Lila, nothing will happen. You just, but me, I don't take the trade, not tap me in. So that one, bygone is bygone. You just leave it and look for another entry. And this one also, this one doesn't won't tap me in. Although I did not take it, this one is antenna. The last break of structure. Technically, this is not the last, second to last. This is the last break of structure. Yeah, this one, last break of structure. This is a valid MS. This one is the general breakout. General breakout. So if you should mark zone, you should have marked this one here, but you're not the market maker. Brad left us out. So this is a valid breaker broke. If you have taken trade there, it will have been good, but I'm not active when this played out. This is the liquidity it created, or the IDM it created, something like that. So if you have been active, I would have called that trade easy peasy. And also, if you're a beginner, don't trade much pair. Because when I started, I started with YouTubers, best YouTubers that that knows what I'm doing. If you want me to just give you a hint of the YouTuber that I follow, just comment it. I'll just do another video for that one. So this is how I trade SMC. Easy peasy, easy peasy. No complicate. Don't complicate anything too much. The more you complicate everything, the more, the more confused you get. And if you get confused with this industry, market doesn't care if you are confused or not. You just collect everything from your sap. You know, they waste time. They waste time. This is the breaker block in this man. And you just have the rules, your rules, write them. I'll be taking trades from 15 minutes or 5 minutes time frame. My execution plan and liquidity or IDM closest to my point of interest. Something like that. Something like that. But if you have that in mapped out, you backtest it. I'm not saying that will have this percent win rate or this thing. You backtest it. All the strategy there, you backtest it and you front test it. Anyone test and waiting no good. Test it very well. Test it very well. And after that, you see that you have arrived. You have gotten to somewhere. You are intermediate, not that beginner. You just be working. Soon everything will just make sense to you. Everything, because I know when I started, my chart wasn't this clean. Everything was just like mad. But now I can look at the market and say, oh, this is where the market is going. Oh no. This is where the market is going. Market is going up, and also market is doing this, market is doing that. So can just you can just be like that and marking everything out. This is 8 is to risk to reward ratio. 8 is to 4 risk to reward ratio. So you can be like that. You can do it as well as say, as well as I can do it, you can do it. You can do it as well as I can do it, you can do it. As well as I can do it, you can do it. I believe you can do it. You can start Forex. Forex can really change your life if you know what I mean. Forex will test your discipline, how disciplined you are in the market. Sometimes how disciplined are you in the market. So this is all for today. So I'll be getting more serious in this video because I say that before I can get serious in my the reason why I stopped it up, I need to understand most things in the market. So if I should start giving people hints, I'll be saying, oh no, this kind of stuff. I'll be giving you real hints. I won't be just giving you fake something that will just make you blow account, something like that. Peace and love, guys.